Hi, Dr. Bridget here with another prescription for success, and today I'm going to talk about a question that a lot of people ask themselves: how do I allow myself to be happy? How do I allow myself to be happy? It sort of implies that you're not allowing yourself to be happy, isn't it? And it's a really interesting question because it's almost like there's a cause or a decision or a root cause that you've made or other people have made that they can't allow themselves to be happy. And what's all that about? And I was talking to a client earlier today, and her main problem was, how does she allow herself to be happy and spontaneous and having fun, and something's stopping her from being happy all the time. And when we went back to the root cause of it, with her unconscious mind, it turned out that it was about 11 or 12 when she was a teenager, and she was surrounded by people who weren't listening to her, and as a result of that she just kept the peace. She didn't say what she thought, she didn't want to upset people. It was an impossibility for her to tell people how hurtful what was going on around her was. And what she said to me was that she was bottling up her feelings. And I thought, wow, I know that's a common phrase, but actually what does that mean, to bottle up your feelings? So when I asked her what sort of bottle was that and where was it, it was in her chest, and it was sort of like a grey bottle. And I said, well, what's inside it? And she said, hurt, confusion and sadness. And of course that's got a consequence for your cells, for your physiology, for your future, for just being happy and being sort of spontaneous and enjoying life. And we did some timeline therapy, and timeline therapy is something that reduces or gets rid of limiting decisions, like it's not okay for me to be myself, it's not okay for me to say how I feel, I've got to keep the peace. So those are sort of limiting decisions, as well as things like anger, sadness, fear, hurt and guilt, the major negative emotions, and any subsets of those. And all that was going on in her head. So we did some timeline, and about 20 minutes later the bottle had gone. So she couldn't find the bottle anymore, and the feelings had disappeared. So I thought, wow, that's really cool, isn't it? It's the reason I do what I do, because it's just, it could take years and months of counselling to get to that point. So I just wanted to know, do you have any feelings that you bottle up, and where have they come from? And can you picture that bottle inside you, and what are the feelings that are inside it, and what effect is that having on you? So some of the learnings that this person had was to surround herself with people that actually listened to her, and to believe in herself, and have some self-worth. It didn't take really very long to do that. So if you've got some feelings that you're bottling up, if you feel that you can't let those feelings out, if you haven't got the people around you that you can talk to so that that bottle can empty, then it's going to have consequences. And if that's going on for you, I'd really like you to give me a shout so that we can get rid of that bottle, get rid of the negative emotions and any beliefs that you've got in it, so that your body doesn't have any unwanted feelings in it, and therefore will be safer, and you will be happier, and you can allow yourself to do whatever you want to do. Woohoo! So it's that easy. So yeah, get in touch. I do one-to-one coaching and also NLP courses, and in either of those we actually solve problems like this really, really quickly. So that's me, Dr. Bridget. I'll see you next week. Bye.